Hey, welcome back, ClarksPlace. Just doing a little grill work here on the Challenger. Thought I'd throw some videos on kind of what I did. Should have filmed it, but there's still more to do on it, and some of it's can't really quite figure it out yet. Anyway, let me turn it around here. What we ended up doing is mounting the headlights and the trim rings. Had to polish those. The chrome trim, it just pops in. And the grill, what I don't know, I'm gonna have to look pictures. There's holes all across here. I'm not sure what goes in here. Two bolts here and a bolt here for the main part of the grill. And I don't see what goes in here. Of course, the bumper's here, and then we have this.
Is there a filler plate of some sort?
We've got this plate here, but the holes line up here, here, and here, but these holes do not line up with anything. This is for a chrome piece. So if that sits there, what is this gap and this gap? It's like there's one finger and two fingers here. Not sure what that's going to do. So that's a question I have. Then there's one other. Let me grab the light real quick. This is a big question. The wiring harness, maybe it's just don't have the right wiring harness, but the wiring harness for one side has the outside marker light. There is a single, I don't know if you can see that, a single line, and then a two push-in line. I don't know, there you can see it up there. Don't think that's the horn. The horn is the horn is like this one.
Just a blade.
Just a one blade single, and there's one on this side. But here is this is our valance light. These are molded plugs.
Sure, that's not the exact same as my 69 Charger. Maybe you got
Nope,
B-body
looked it
valance
up.
lights.
This is what goes on a Challenger. Has that in our book to order something. You can see that connector, but nowhere in the harness does it have this connector. The question would be, does it take a separate harness to run these? Is this an optional to have the turn signal valance lights? I wouldn't think so.
No, I wouldn't think so either.
No, I wouldn't think so. So, not sure about that. And then the other thing is,
I would think your engine feed harness would include that.
right, but the other thing down here on the right side, or actually driver's side, which that's not plugged in here, right? You have the same thing. You have your outer feed here for the marker.
It goes down to
A
that.
single post or plug-in light, and then this double, and then there's a ground, and then this is probably for the horn. But I don't know what this goes to. This is the horn relay, which that'll take up two of the spots, but
I'm sure it doesn't run over to the other side. I don't know.
That's what I don't know. So if you have the answers, or if you have a Challenger, a 72, probably 70, 71, 2 and 3 are probably about the same. Send me some pictures of how your stuff, is wired. Where's your relay mounted? Where are your horns mounted? Because this takes the hole and the guide. There's two of those places on this side, one inside, one out. So does this mount on the inside or the outside of the radiator mount? I would think it'd be on the other side so it wouldn't get the weather on it. But anyway, does another horn go on this side, or do both go on the driver's side?
And you didn't see anything in the book or anything like wiring schematic really to show you?
Does not show where they're mounted. And all the pictures I've pulled up of engine compartments cut off that front part. You only kind of see the engine. I've not found a good picture for this year to show where those mount.
Yep.
So if you have it, please send it to me.
Headlight rings look super chrome. You must have polished on them.
I polished them.
Looks good.
There's only one.
Gaps look great here.
This has a little bit of pitting here. And I tried to look in the book.
Well, they're all original parts.
To buy new ones, and I don't see they're even for sale. So I don't know if they reproduce them. I'm sure they do, but I didn't find anybody that had these rings. Of course, in the lights, it's got the buckets behind with the adjustment, which those might have to be adjusted. So there's clips that slide in with a hole in them for these screws to go through and get captured on the back side. They're very similar. This is it's a clip, but it's broken. It's like a horseshoe or a U, and they slide, and then it goes through the hole and captures. That's what these screws screw into, because this is all fiberglass. So, but we went to the hardware store and found the closest thing. I mean, they're pretty much the same, but we didn't buy, we only had 2 or 3 factory ones. So we wanted to finish this today, so we went to the hardware store. But we got the grill in, and like I say, I'm just not sure, is there something else down here besides the chrome piece that goes on, which we do have the chrome piece. Well, but I just don't know what goes here. It might just be a little flap that comes out to keep the rain out, because the bumper's up here.
Could be.
So,
well, I know that we've bought all the books, like for my 67, I just bought another book, but
yes,
real pictures really show you how something goes together instead of in those books. They're pretty general.
Yeah, very generic book. Like I say, it's got the good wiring harness and all that kind of stuff, but it does not show where they mount or any detail like that.
All right, cool. So if you got an answer for us, ClarksPlace at yahoo.com.
Thank you very much.